In the dead silence of the Moonvale ruins, a shadow stirred. Speedy Snipes, the infamous vampire assassin, materialized from the mist, his crimson eyes glowing faintly beneath a blackened hood. He was a legend among nocturnal predators, feared for his mystic intellect and void blink, a rare ability that allowed him to vanish into nothingness and strike from impossible angles. At his side stalked the ghostly stag, ethereal and eerie, its hooves never touching the ground. His mission was clear. A vampire war was brewing, and at the center of it stood Jaden, another vampire of equal legend, known for his time-bender speed and ruthless warlord fighting style. Unlike Speedy Snipes, Jaden fought with thunder and fury. Snipes fought with silence and precision. Word had spread that Jaden had challenged Speedy to a duel for dominion over the Nightbound Council, the ruling body of all vampires. Only one could lead. Speedy Snipes stood alone in the crumbled courtyard, blades hidden beneath his cloak, waiting. The air was thick with tension, the kind that whispered of blood and betrayal. Then the air split. A ripple of energy surged through the ruins, and Jaden appeared in a burst of time-warped mist, his blood-soaked blade already drawn. Two vampires, two masters of the dark. Only one would walk away. The moment Jaden appeared, the ruins exploded into motion. He lunged first, a blur of red and silver, wielding his blood-honed saber with the might of a warlord. Time warped around him as he stepped between seconds, slashing forward with precision meant to end the duel in a heartbeat. But Speedy Snipes was gone. A pulse of black energy shimmered where he once stood. Void Blink activated. He reappeared behind Jaden, a twin-bladed dagger already sweeping toward his opponent's ribs. Jaden barely pivoted in time, his time-bender reflexes saving him by inches. The blades clashed, sparks erupting like starlight in the fog. Above them, the ghostly stag circled soundlessly, its presence adding an eerie majesty to the chaos below. Jaden's crimson aura flared as he unleashed blood fury, channeling ancestral rage into every strike. Each swing of his blade shattered stone, tore through air, and bent the very time around them. But Speedy Snipes was calm, focused. He darted between shadows, never lingering, always striking from angles Jaden couldn't anticipate. His heroic strength gave him speed and impact, but it was his mystic intelligence that truly made him deadly. Jaden growled, fury building. He struck with a heavy overhead slash and hit nothing. Snipes had blinked again. From the darkness behind him, a voice whispered, "You're fast, Jaden, but not fast enough." The ruins trembled under the pressure of the battle. Columns cracked, ancient stone carvings shattered, and the once sacred ground was now soaked in dust and fury. Jaden snarled, blood trailing from his lip. His time-bender speed was failing to give him the upper hand. Every time he thought he had Speedy Snipes cornered, the vampire would vanish into a mist of shadow and strike from a new, unpredictable angle. Speedy Snipes darted forward again, a black blur in motion, slashing at Jaden's thigh before blinking away just as the counterstrike came. "I see the cracks," Snipes muttered to himself. "He's slowing down." Above, the ghostly stag descended, ethereal hooves hovering inches off the ground. Its hollow eyes locked onto Jaden, and for a moment he froze, overwhelmed by a fear he couldn't explain. Not physical, spiritual, like something ancient had judged him. Snipes seized the moment. He surged forward with heroic strength, blades flashing with supernatural precision. One strike, then two. He wasn't aiming to kill. Not yet. He was dismantling his enemy piece by piece. Jaden managed to land a counter, a clean gash across Snipes' side, but it was shallow, and it cost him. Snipes didn't even flinch. The netherite durability of his form absorbed the pain. With a final void blink, he closed the distance one last time and whispered, "You were strong, Jaden, but you never learned how to disappear." A crushing blow knocked Jaden to the ground. Jaden's breathing slowed, his body broken, but his spirit defiant. He tried to rise, summoning the last flicker of his blood fury, but his limbs betrayed him. The ruins echoed with silence, broken only by the distant beat of the ghostly stag's spectral hooves. Speedy Snipes stood tall over his fallen opponent, not victorious out of hatred, but purpose. His crimson eyes glowed beneath the pale moonlight, casting shadows that danced like ghosts around him. He wasn't just a vampire. He was an executioner of weakness, a warden of the night. He turned away from Jaden, not delivering a killing blow. "Live with it," he said quietly. "That's worse." Jaden groaned as Snipes vanished again, this time for good, leaving behind only a gust of cold air and the whisper of a predator who doesn't need to kill to win. From the highest crumbled tower, the ghostly stag released a low, otherworldly bellow. Its antlers shimmered like moonfire. A message to the world: Speedy Snipes reigns tonight. The camera would pan up, showing the tattered battleground, then the endless sky above. And in the silence of the void, one name remained unchallenged: Speedy Snipes.